Hey, thank you for joining me today. This is Pastor Lafayette, and we are in Psalm chapter 30. I'm going to read it again. We started it yesterday, but I want to read it again and finish it up. Verse 1, I will extol you, O God, for you have lifted me up and have not let my foes rejoice over me. O Lord my God, I cried out to you, and you healed me. O Lord, you brought my soul up from the grave. You've kept me alive that I should not go down to the pit. Sing praise to the Lord, you saints of his, and give thanks at the remembrance of his holy name. For his anger is but for a moment, his favor is for life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Now in my prosperity I said, I shall never be moved. Lord, by your favor, you have made my mountain stand strong. You hid your face, and I was troubled. I cried out to you, O Lord, and to the Lord I made supplication. What profit is there in my blood? When I go down to the pit, will the dust praise you? Will it declare your truth? Hear, O Lord, and have mercy on me. Lord, be my helper. You've turned for me my mourning into dancing. You have put off my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness, to the end that my glory may sing praise to you and not be silent. O Lord, my God, I will give thanks to you forever. Yesterday we ended in verse 6 talking about in my prosperity, I said, I shall never be moved. Let's pick up from there and look at verse 7 and move on. He says, Lord, by your favor, you made my mountains stand strong. And I want you to understand that the Lord's favor surrounds you. When you put yourself in the center of his will, you are in a fantastic spot. That will might oppose other people. It might oppose even governments. It might oppose ideas and concepts of denominations. But if you're in the center of God's will, his favor will surround you. He will make your mountain stand strong. He goes and said, Lord, you hid your face and I was troubled. I cried out to you, and then I made supplication to you. Verse 9 are the things that he said to the Lord. What profit is there in my blood? In other words, Lord, if I die, what's it going to benefit? If I go down to the pit, my praise will stop. Who's going to declare your truth? And I don't think he was implying, of course, that he's the only guy who would. But he's saying that the Lord, there's really no profit in his death. I know that we sometimes like to think, I realize that in the concept of martyrdom that there is a profit in the death of martyrs to some extent. But there is a concept that says, the Lord had to take that individual home because he needed another person in the choir, or he needed another angel, or what. People get some of the craziest ideas when it comes to people who pass on. David is being real here. Lord, if I die, what good is it? What good is it going to be if my enemies win and defeat me? Very true statement. Hear, O Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, be my helper. Verse 10. Then he says, verse 11, he says, Lord, and I believe, let me just paraphrase. I believe he's saying, Lord, I call on you and you help me. You are so good to me. You've turned for me my mourning into dancing. You put off my sackcloth and you clothed me with gladness. Verse 12 is very, very key here. To the end that my glory may sing praise to you and not be silent. To the end that my glory may sing praise to you and not be silent. My glory will sing praise to you. Think about this for a second. Very unique way of putting it. Remember, though, that God has adorned us with glory. When we win, when we're victors, when we're overcomers, when we're achievers, I think that is just a furthering of God putting his glory, placing his glory upon us. He's adorning us. He's clothing us with his glory. And I kind of look at this. I see David saying, Lord, the things that you do for me bring praise to you. When you bless me, Lord, when you deliver me and set me free, then I'm clothed with gladness, and your glory, the glory of all the things you've done for me, begins to speak of you and bring praise to you. You can look at this another way too. That Lord, my glory, the part that me, the part that you're touching, the part that you know how you're moving in me, changing me, Lord, my glory, the man that you're making me to be, the person that you're changing me into, through everything that you do, through my experiences, I am just giving you praise. I sing praise to you. Guys, actually, probably a lot more in that verse than we're digging right now. The last part says, "Oh Lord, my God, I will give thanks to you forever." You know, try this, and not just try it. Make it a habit. Thank God. Ask Him for something and thank Him. Be a thankful person. Live a thankful life, and just see how it changes you. I want to thank you for joining me today, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.